Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. I'm doing a read today with the Clueless Guidebook Tarot deck. And I'm going to do a spread of 12. I know this is our first read for today. I'll try to come back later this evening. It's about 4 o'clock now on our end to do a nighttime read. The first thing to come up is a Justice card. This has to do with going over weighing the scales and also weighing over some documentation as well. Okay. A lot of cards. So we have the World card, which the universe's answer. So I've heard is to Sagittarius is the World. No, it's actually, sorry, I take that back. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So we haven't gotten that yet. So maybe for this, I was going to say that the World card is putting you on display. You're in a circle of I don't want to say preview, but you're in a spotlight at this time. We have the Lovers card that's coming forward. I like this particular Lovers card because they're actually talking on the stairwell. They're having conversation with one another, and she's looking at him in this term of endearment. He's looking at her of like what do you have to say next type of thing. And above them is Cher's mom, which it has like the clouds and the hearts around it. So obviously it represents somebody that's not here anymore. They're above this earthly space that we're in as of right now, and they're looking down upon this particular area for you guys. They're looking down for it. They're looking down towards you. We have the Page of Pentacles. Still with this Page of Pentacles, it also has the hearts around it as well. And this has to do with a personal energy as it pertains to expressionism and what you love to do. I think that's what it's saying, like doing something that you love to do and displaying it in a way that feels comfortable for you. With the next thing coming up, the Sun card. I feel like between last night and today, I've been called to like just enjoy a cup of tea. And sometimes when you're in a space of reflection, a tea or having tea is a good alternative rather than having coffee. Of course, your water, you want to be consistent with having your water, but tea is a great one to have, and specifically lemon tea. Okay, so I think I'll read that card, and I'll also read the World card, if not at the end. So we have we have the Hermit card coming up. I knew this was going to come out. It's asking you to quietly reflect and spend time with self at this time. That's how I see the Hermit, is like going into your shell. And it's going to be necessary for what's coming forward. You see the hearts again. I never noticed this. On the,
Desk.
it's not a desk. Like, I forget what it's called, but
Podium?
like, yes, on the podium. I was going to say something else, but on the podium you see the hearts, but it's H&G, like Miss Geist and Mr. Hall. So maybe love is represented very heavily in your energy right now. And then we also have,
God bless you.
thank you. We also have the Four of Wands, which has to do with Elton and Amber. There is some representation of music that's being represented here as it pertains to the connection in this particular card, and then a lot of communication. We have the Six of Cups. We pulled this like 2 days in a row, so maybe necessary for me to reflect on that. Also, the Hierophant. This is about being taught something. Two people are being taught something, or maybe teaching is in representation for you as it pertains to love, money, and activities. So I'm going off of what's on the board. Hierophant. Because you got the Hermit and you got the Hierophant. Knight of Swords. This is, what's his character? Is it
Josh? No.
no
It's
Taylor
no,
or
it's
I'll
he
get
takes
to
himself
it.
seriously.
Yeah. The Two of Cups. Oh, okay. So it dropped. Hold on. So the Two of Cups is here. This is Miss Geis and Mr. Hall. They're throughout this entire read. Because you have the lovers, Cher and Josh, that's there. And then you have Miss Geis and Mr. Hall throughout throughout this read and how they're, I think, spending time with one another. Because you're seeing Josh and Cher talking, spending time. They need to maybe a call to like how you spend time, maybe like very low-key time. It's not saying go out and do stuff like it would if it was like weekend fun. It's saying spend quality time. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, the Death card. So something's ending at this time. What's facing forward is the Queen of Swords. All right, so, all right, the Queen of Swords came after the Death card, so let's read her. So Queen of Swords is the Queen of No Tardies herself, Janet Hung, and big surprise, she's here a few minutes early to remind you that the strongest boundaries are the ones you set for yourself. This is a call to setting boundaries. No joke. So if you feel like someone hasn't been honest with you, you're not imagining it. But keep an open mind like Janet. And remember, not just anybody can pull off a patchwork jacket. So it's saying that maybe there is something that's going to be coming forward as it pertains to a truth or something that someone needs to share with you. But ultimately, it's going to remind you who you are and remind you of the representation of what you are and who you are based on, you know, the how they describe Janet, like keeping an open mind, being open for whatever is being brought your way. The next thing that I'm going to read is what did I say? The Hierophant. Okay. Because we got the Justice card. If I don't find the Hierophant, then I'll read Justice. But I'm like, why can't I find it? Okay. Y'all, for some reason I cannot find. Okay. Doesn't want me to read that. Let me go to the Justice card. All right, so the Justice, to thine own self be true. And Hamlet didn't say that. The Polonius guy did. And he was right. It was pretty clear that your search for the truth needs to start with asking yourself why you want it in the first place. Are you concerned about a friend or a loved one? Or are you curious for the sake of gossip? Either way, the truth will out. But just remember that it's okay if you're not totally ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So like I said, it seems as though a truth is coming forward for you. Might not be one that you want to hear, but it is one that's coming forward. And then, what is it? The Knight of Swords. So Logan is ridiculously passionate about his job. Even in the face of adversity, he gets the job done. When the Knight of Swords shows up in the reading, follow your impulses and trust your gut to drive challenges towards completion. You have what you need to face them head on. So you already have everything you had, everything you need. It kind of says that in the Queen of Swords in regards to knowing who you are. And then the last thing I'll read is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is this card here with her holding a backpack. Cher's furry backpack is quirky and cute, just like her, which makes it genuine even though it's faux fur, right? So it stands to reason that valuing something makes it genuine to the person who's valuing it, regardless of what anyone else thinks. So who cares if it's not popular? They like their stuff and you like yours. This card, when this card appears, you need to recenter on your preferences and what you want. Not everyone is going to agree with your priorities. Big deal. This is your opportunity, not theirs. So you need to focus in on what your values look like, what your morale, and I say this a lot. Literally, I talk about this so much, is that your morale is the most important thing in your decision making, how you show up in the world, how you show up with people. Because as long as you're hunched in on your particular priorities and the way you love to, the way that you live life in a sense of value is going to come across the way it's supposed to, because it's already ordained that it's supposed to be that way. So I hope that you guys receive this message. I love you so much. I will see you later. Bye.